After Classic Talk to Me with Jimmy Myers on NewsTalk 1090 AM WILD online, where information is power. Radio 1 celebrating 30 years of service to the African American communities.
Four young men from our community who came together. Wyatt Jackson, Edo.G Anderson, DQuest, and Antonio Twice Thou Ennis have come together to put together a startling piece of work. I listened to it all weekend, gentlemen. I was going to just saying, Jimmy on the mic. Jimmy on the mic. Okay, all right. Shut up, Jimmy. Okay, I got it.
It's all good.
I got it.
Have fun with
it. But fellas, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for taking of your time, because this is important. You know, you can call it publicity or whatever, but this is important that we get this message out to our community. And for those of you out there listening, you're probably saying, what? ILD went back to music? AM went back to music? Yeah, we're going to do this. When we get people like this that do something positive in our community, we're going to promote them, because it's so important as far as young people are concerned. Maybe you want to spread a little love this morning. Just tell these brothers how much you appreciate their work. A lot of things on your calendar upcoming, DQuest. I'll let you and Twice Thou talk about this.
We got the Mother's Day Walk coming up. If you drive around the city of Boston, you see a lot of billboards up right now promoting that. You see the Stop Peace shirts on there. You got all the mothers of the homicide victims coming together, walking for peace, trying to create some awareness. I believe that's on the 12th, May 12th.
Yeah.
We got the Stop Peace line, the shirts. Again, I removed those Stop Snitching shirts and I replaced it with a line, Stop Peace line. So you can get that at AntonioAsaldi.com.
That's what's up.
We got another show coming up, right, on the 7th, D?
Yeah, we have the, well, let me just back up a little bit. Saturday, May 6th, I just want to do a plug. Saturday, May 6th, it's the Showdown
Youth Development. Saturday.
That's right. Showdown Youth Development. They're going to be hosting a Hope Rally at the Boston Common from 9 to 12 a.m. I don't know if that's a.m. in the morning or I mean,
It's got to be a.m. in the morning, hopefully. Not going to be midnight.
Yeah. There you go. 12 p.m.
You have children to get home to.
12 p.m.
Yeah, you're right. 12 noon.
With family and friend activities to follow at Ramsey Park in the South End. For more information, please call Donovan Walker at 857-891-2527.
Say it again slowly.
Okay. 857-891-2527.
Got it.
All right. And then on May 7th, the Floor Lord Movements Incorporated, the Hip Hop Mecca Project, and Peace Boston 2006 will host its first ever Mother's Walk for Peace Youth Artist Showcase at the Strand. I mean, it's going to be awesome. Tickets are $5. You know,
and you keeping all this economical too, so people can come.
Well,
right?
This isn't our stuff. I mean, these are just some
collaborations.
These are just some fellow collaborations. People that that we know and we love, and they're also on the move for peace as well. So we just wanted to big them up as well.
Anything that's positive in promoting peace in a major way, we're just trying to collab and show our support for whatever it is.
Yeah, our arms are wide open to work with anybody, with the ministers, with the brothers from the nation, with the cops, with the mothers,
out of jail,
with the thugs,
community activists,
with everybody, man. We want to really bring everybody together, man, and try to really put a cease to this violence in Boston.
Talk about young people trying to do something positive.
I also wanted to these are also opportunities for young people to connect with. We're talking all school age kids from 5 to 21 or whatever. Also on Saturday, May 13th is the Teen Empowerment. They're going to be hosting their 14th annual Peace Conference, which I think is awesome. It's going to be at the Boston Park Plaza Hotel from 11 to 3. And for more information, please call 617-536-4266, extension 300. Once again, 617-536-4266, extension 300. That's for more information on teen empowerment.
Gentlemen, let us do this again very soon.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Just glad to be here, man.
Got it?
Got it.
All right, we got to get this done.
It's a done deal.
This has to get done.
We will be back.
Because it's just too important as to what we're doing. The group is called 4Peace.
Yes.
4, like the number 4-peace.
Yes.
The song is called Start Peace.
Let's do it now.
And we're trying to get this done because these young men have raised in the streets, come through the streets, know so much about the streets. So much of their lives deal with what's going on out there with our young people. and they're just trying to more or less help us in this situation, because we are a city that's in peril, a city that is headed towards a conflagration. Now, for those of you who do not read your dictionary, conflagration is a very large fire, a big fire, an all-consuming fire, the kind of fire that's like an Armageddon fire, and that fire could be hitting us this summer. As soon as I heard this song, I said to myself, this is something that we might need to help douse some of those flames and get some of these young brothers to understand what they are doing and how important the things that they are doing affects all of us, whether we're young, whether we're old, whether we're babies.
All across the country.
Are having to deal with a situation that is so incredibly tumultuous within our communities. We need some positive words, and wherever they come from, I'm going to listen. Let's talk to Bob in Roxbury. Good morning, Bob. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. Once again, I really salute those efforts to have a conscious message out there that our young folks can relate to. Question, is Radio 1 going to be incorporating your music into its general mix on its music stations here?
Well, we don't know, but we're hoping that will be the case.
And also other
the one thing that I can suggest is calling up and requesting the record. That's that's always a force to be reckoned with when the community calls up, and this is the People Station we're talking about. So
absolutely, and then other conscious groups across the country. I think that would be great to really encourage and get that message out across the country. Other conscious folks who are there, they're on the grassroots. We hear them on the spoken word events. They are really a part of that true voice that is really there, that is not controlled by these major corporations that we have also mentioned right here, and really get that so that they can actually be. Getting that message out that needs to be heard more of, then that's an authentic voice like yourself.
Authentic voice, you're not kidding. Thank you so much. We appreciate it, Bob. 4Peace is the group that's in studio with yours truly, Jimmy Myers. 3 members of the 4. I am not the 4th member. That filthy, disgusting rumor that was put out there, it is Wyatt Jackson. I have nothing to do. My days with this sort of thing are over, long forgotten. No, I get crooned a little bit now, but don't be laughing too hard, fellas. You hear that laughing in the background, right? I'm from that old school of crooners and so forth. I mean, and DQuest with that voice. I mean, please. I mean, women are going to be falling out here in that voice. Oh, but as you mentioned, possibility of being able to go around the country and spread this message. It's going to take a lot of time for you guys, Twice Thou.
It's going to take time, but I want all of the tough dudes, the gangsters, the drug dealers, and the killers, I want them to understand that being about peace doesn't make you soft, because that's what a lot of people are worried about. Oh, well, my rep and this, that, and the third. Or, well, I ain't got no kids, so I ain't got to be about peace. You got a mother. You got a father. You might got a grandmother. I mean,
brother, sister.
Yeah. You know
somebody
what I mean?
that this is going to touch.
Yeah, and if you're acting that way, then it must haven't affected you yet. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And if it affects you and you don't make a change on it, then how much good are you? So I just want people to feel like, man, it's about being a man. It's not about degrading yourself or feeling low self-esteem. It's better to be about peace in the long run. Trust me.
But let me ask you a question on that level, Ed. Why is it that this whole thing, just like Twice Thou just mentioned, why is it OGs and these people think you got to be hard to be a man? Whatever happened to compassion? That's part of man.
Yo, those same dudes be the first dudes crying when they get locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just it's an image that they have to put on while they're living out here.
And it's you know, and I don't want to just put all the fault on the brothers neither in the community, because the bigger picture is radio, is television, is media. Media. You know, they play the biggest role to me in promoting.
Oh yeah,
you know,
the
all
image,
of this nonsense, the thug image, more so than the kids do. They only seeing it, you know, and they're getting it force fed 24 hours a day.
Because I'm the first person to say we can get something on the front page of the Boston Globe much faster when it's violence.
When it's violence,
than when it's something positive like this. Some brothers sitting down, putting together something, saying, "Look, we're going to try to do something. We're going to try to get something done. We're going to try to do this. Should be on the front page of the Boston." And speaking of which, we're going to have Adrian Walker in just a couple of minutes. We're going to talk to him. Another good brother, a powerful writer, and I know you brothers read the newspaper. Go out and get the Globe today. Adrian wrote a piece on a leader with no heirs. He was talking about Ed Brooke, our former senator, 40 years ago was the first black senator since Reconstruction, and one of only a few that have ever, I think only 2 others have sat in that seat since that time, and that's too long a gap. How are we ever going to get a president? We can't get a senator. How are we ever going to get a president? We can't get a governor. But it starts somewhere, and it starts within the grassroots of our streets. It starts within the things that we think about as men of color. I have 3 young men here, and I'll use their formal names: Edward Anderson, Derek Quest, Antonio Ennis. You may know them as Edo.G, DQuest, Twice Thou. That's their stage names. But remember this: they are fathers. They are men who have made children. They are there raising their children as well as being entertainers. And they've done this to more or less promote peace. What have you done to promote peace? Gentlemen, closing thoughts.
I just want everybody, all the people out there that's listening, man, we all got to make a change. Whatever, it starts in your community, on your block. That's where it starts at. So you start right there, and we'll spread it out from there.
Yeah, my last thought is, I know, we always use the phrase "stop the violence," but I mean, if we could just reduce the violence, I think that means more than just the idea of trying to stop it right now. Let's just reduce it. We're talking about violence reduction.
Twice Thou, close it.
I want to say, the Stop Snitching shirts made the front page of the Herald. The Start Peace shirts haven't made the front page of anything. My thing is, let's promote the more positive things and try to get that message out there just as vigorously as we do the negative messages.
No questions,
and look inside your home, and men step up and conduct your household the way it needs to be, and raise those kids to have a good head on their shoulders. And when they go outside the doors, just hope for the best.
Gentlemen, this could go on for days and days, and I know it will. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Jimmy. We appreciate it.
Peace, Boston.
4Peace. The song is called Start Peace. Find a way to get it. We'll play it after the 9 o'clock hour for you. We'll play some more of it so you can hear it. And if you're tuning in late, you missed it, because this is hot and it's there. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I am Jimmy Myers. This is Talk to Me here on NewsTalk 1090 WILD AM, where information is power. So now that that's said, go out there, make it a great day. And when you listen to young people get things done, young people who can present a positive image to us, just remember, you were young once too. We were all young. Our thing was rock and roll, blues and jazz, a different form of music. When I first started hearing this hip hop and this rap thing, and I started hearing about women being this and women being that and the B word, I just tossed it away. And then I started hearing some positive rap. I started hearing some brothers come up with some positive stuff, and I said, okay, now somebody's finally getting the message, because I like rap. I mean, I like it. And when I can hear a voice like DQuest, and I can hear that harmony, I can hear people sing, I can hear people rap, it works for me. And the music, man, the music, I'm telling you, my neighbors, I know they're tired of hearing it. You're going to hear it a lot more, because that's one of my favorite songs now. I can put on my little CD in the car and just play it. And I'm hoping more than anything that these brothers can reach some people and that they can make something positive happen, because we damn sure need it. We damn sure need it. What did you do today to promote peace? That's the question. I'm going to keep that out there for you. News Talk 1090 WILD AM. I am Jimmy Myers.
WILD-AM. WILD. Where information is power. The Reverend Al Sharpton and the National Action Network proudly presents the annual National Action Network Conference, starting Wednesday, April 6th to Saturday, April 9th in New York City. Last year, 2010, was the first annual Measuring the Movement, and the NAN chapters across the country will follow up 1 year later on the proactive measures for better employment, business creations, and better improvement in education. For more information, call 1-877-626-4651, 1-877-626-4651. 4651 1090 WILD-AM. WILD, where information is power. Here's what you missed on Keeping It Real with the Reverend Al Sharpton.
Listen, let me officially tell the whole world that I'm going to keep it real right now.
All right.
You are our number one soldier universally. And this is my opinion. Nobody on this earth is doing exactly what you're doing. God is using you. You are ecumenical. You will go in any door and just be used by God. And I was right with you with Louis Farrakhan in 1995.
That's right.
At the Million Man March. And Bishop Eddie Long and some others told me, say, happy preacher, you don't need to be going now. But you know, Jesus went everywhere, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
6 full hours of Flood News Talk. Warren Valentine at 10, Al Sharpton at 1. News Talk 1090 WILDAM. It's the best, where information is power.
Wake up to the Flyjack, Tom Joyner, along with his co-hosts Sybil Wilkes and J. Anthony Brown. There's only one radio station that will start off your morning here in the city of Boston, and that's the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Weekday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern, only on the Classic Soul and R&B Show. That's News Talk 1090 a.m. WILD Boston, where music and information is power.